Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot Part 2. All right, let's look at the enablers. We'll call it the enablers. Giuliani, Trump's personal lawyer, flying to Ukraine, meeting with the Ukrainian prosecutor in America when he was visiting. Giuliani going on CNN and what we call in Australia spilling his guts. One has to wonder why Giuliani would be doing what he's doing. We can ask that as well. But Giuliani, lashing out at the media, calling them scum, saying that he will be the hero of this story. Let's be clear. There was no wrongdoing by Joe Biden. He joined with the EU and the International Monetary Fund, calling for this corrupt prosecutor's resignation. His son, Hunter Biden, was on the board of that gas company 2 years after it was found doing the wrong thing. So this is a fabrication. CrowdStrike, not even a Ukrainian company. I don't know where that came from in Trump's head. The Republicans better get used to the fact that this president is not mentally stable. All right, so according to footage and according to my intuition, when I view this footage of him when he speaks, let's have a look. Will Giuliani be indicted? Will Rudy Giuliani, Trump's personal lawyer, will Rudy Giuliani be indicted? Will Rudy Giuliani be indicted? Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, and there is work to be done in order to indict Rudy Giuliani with that Eight of Pentacles. It's like building the case. The Nine of Pentacles, what is the challenge? The Justice Department may not be as independent as it was in the past, okay? The Nine of Pentacles, this is around self-reliance and independence. So there's a lot of work to be done to indict Giuliani, but the challenges are that the Justice Department has already come out not examining any of the evidence, just based, I think all they looked at was Trump's transcript and said there was no quid pro quo. Let's keep going. There is a level of anxiety, including on the part of Giuliani. He this lashing out at the media, that's all in relation to his anxiety. He's worried about being in legal peril. Let's not forget what happened to Trump's last personal lawyer, Mr. Fix-It. He's now sitting in a jail. Okay, now in the past we've got the speed of this unfolding truth. This is what has really, I guess, taken my breath away, is that the speed, the alacrity at which this truth is coming forward. Now, potentially, what's in the sky, we've got our friend, the Temperance card, the Angel of Temperance, the bringing of balance back into, not just into DC, but generally into, when there is wrongdoing, it is wrong. It doesn't equal anything else. It equals wrongdoing. There seems to be a rebalancing coming into this whole situation, and part of that will involve Rudy Giuliani. The Three of Wands, commerce and trade. This Three of Wands is expansion, again, this card. So again, there could be more information that might come out during this impeachment inquiry regarding, and I'm going to say it, Russia. Okay. The Queen of Cups. Again, this is currently what is the situation now. We're seeing the lid come off this whole situation. The president's call with Ukraine, Giuliani back and forth to Ukraine, meeting with the Ukrainians. The environment that has, I guess, prompted for Giuliani is an ending. So I feel with that death card that Giuliani's career, Giuliani's reputation eventually Well, I don't even know about eventually, but we've got an ending here sitting right alongside this Queen of Cups. And we're starting to move into these more positive cards around in the hopes and fears position. There is real hope that we've got this new start. And we've got the Six of Cups going into the, which is the outcome card. So that's going back to the past. So I feel the question that I asked, will he be indicted? It's going to take work. The reason that it will take this amount of work is because of the lack of independence of the US Attorney General, according to my tarot cards. However, this Six of Cups is showing me that what Giuliani has done in the past, because I'm connecting with that Knight of Swords, will actually, here we go, justice will actually come back to bite him. So he is in jeopardy. He looks as though the Three of Cups celebration and three people. So who could we have here? We've got Trump, we've got Barr, and we've got Giuliani. But on the another level, this is celebration that justice will be done. It may take some time, but the Democrats will have their celebration with this Four of Wands. We've got the government really being triumphant, and we've got the Eight of Cups, someone walking away. So, yes, I do feel that Giuliani will in time be indicted for his role in this. There is a rebalancing happening with this Temperance card coming up, and also December being that key month. All right, if Giuliani is in jeopardy, what about Barr? Barr, no words for Barr. No words for Barr. Highest legal office in the land is the US Attorney General, aside from your High Court. And look what we've got. Look what he's done. Scant investigation when the whistleblower complaint was brought to him. Nothing to see here. Exactly, he tried to do exactly what he did with the Mueller report. I have another question. I don't know if I'll read that here, but it struck me this morning, particularly with the UK prosecutor walking back his claims that the Biden family was somehow corrupt, walking back his claims and saying no, there was no push from Joe Biden to get rid of this prosecutor, and the gas company, Hunter Biden, joined that 2 years later. So completely walked back, and I'm wondering if somehow this has been a little bit of a, well, I won't say a setup, but have the intelligence community and other powers that want to see Trump gone laid a trap for him? I don't know. That's something that we can ask. I mean, that's a conspiracy theory, but one day when we've got more time, we'll drill down on it. Okay, back to Barr. Is Barr in legal jeopardy because of his role in trying to cover this up? Attorney General, nothing to see here, releasing his, PR statement on the Mueller report. But in relation to this whistleblower complaint, has he gone too far? Barr's named in the whistleblower complaint. Trump told the Ukrainian president to talk to his attorney general. Goodness gracious. Is William Barr in legal jeopardy? Is William Barr in legal jeopardy? Is William Barr in legal jeopardy? Something just wanted to come out. We've got the Two of Swords. Heavy forces. This is a crossroads card as well. A decision needs to be made. Sometimes it's a compromise as well. Challenged by a plan that is likely to mature in time. Let's have a look. The Ace of Pentacles is generally a yes. This is new starts as the foundation of the reading. We've got him holding on to information with this Four of Pentacles. This is holding things back. It's in the past position. He's certainly under siege as a potential future. I often see that I'm using my spellcaster deck for this reading. I often see this card as someone behind bars. Oh, he gets some bad cards, William Barr. We've got endings. He may have to resign, or he may be forced to resign with this death card. There is absolutely an ending. He cannot cover up anymore for this president. He is also quite limited now in what he can do because the lid's off it now. It's out there. The Page of Wands is a growing. This is a political movement. I won't even say political. This is a growing inspirational movement to really, as I said before, sometimes the truth is just there and there's nothing anyone can do. We've got our Queen of Wands marching on in the hope, this inspiration, this passion. This has got a life of its own. The Knight of Cups, that's interesting as the outcome card. This is a seduction and an offer. An offer is going to be made. What is that offer? Ten of Wands, he's struggling to keep that load, and we've got the Five of Swords, the abuse of power. He's struggling to keep this I guess up for this president. We've got a crisis of faith in this US Attorney General, but we've also got secrets trying to be kept, things being forced to the surface, and we've got endings and beginnings. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles going back to the drawing board, re-evaluation for this, for William Barr. Look, with this death card, it's suggesting to me that, and if I put that with the Knight of Cups, which is the outcome card, I would suggest that he's going to make some sort of offer. I'm just going to drill down on this Knight of Cups. What is this offer or proposal that Bill Barr's going to make? What is it? Now, look, probably going to be diabolical, but we've got this death card here, this endings. What's the offer Bill Barr's going to make? What is the offer? It's going to come forward fairly quickly. This is things getting out of control. We've got the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, miracles. I'm still not getting a clear read. What's Bill Barr's offer? What's he going to offer us? Okay, Five of Cups. It could be he's going to offer a resignation. There is some ending here. Let me just get another deck and see what this ending might be. I think it's important because Barr, I think out of all the characters in this sideshow alley, Barr is probably one of the worst. Let me just drill down, please. Let me just give these cards a bit of a shuffle. Drill down. What is this death card doing here for William Barr? What is this death card doing here for William Barr? What is this death card doing here for William Barr? What is this death card here for William Barr? What is this death card here for William Barr? Ten of Cups. That's the family card. It's something that my card for the American voter, and we've got new starts. Okay, so I feel that there is an ending here for Barr. That offer that he could be making could be his resignation, but there are definitely new starts. This Attorney General won't last, and could be actually impeached as well. That could be what that card is. That Knight of Cups is also signifying a quick, I guess, solution to something. Or he could turn over evidence. He could start to completely change tack. Could be the end of his support for Donald Trump. Well, that could be it because of the Ten of Cups there. It's the American voter. Is Barr going to continue to support Trump? Is Barr going to continue to support Trump? Is Barr going to continue to... No, that's what I'm hearing. Is Barr going to continue to support Trump? The government, the Hierophant. The Queen of Cups, this lid being off off it, and the Seven of Wands, defending oneself. I think he's more the Three of Cups, Giuliani, Barr, and Trump. This growing movement, this passion, this wanting to get to the truth that we're seeing, and having a decision to make. Okay, I think he's going to try and look after himself. Let's just put it that way now. All right, because he knows what he's up against. Let's have a look at how confident Mr. Trump is. I just call him Mr. Trump. What do you call your president, sir? I don't think we'll call him sir, shall we? Okay, how confident is Mr. Trump? I'll switch over to my Arcanum depth. I was using the spellcaster. How confident is Donald Trump? How confident is Donald Trump? How confident is Trump? We'll just call him Trump. How confident is Trump? How confident in relation to, I guess, winning the, I guess, generally not being impeached, winning the political favour of the American people over this whistleblower complaint. How confident is Trump that he will win through on this latest scandal? How confident is Donald Trump? Well, once a devil, always a devil. Once a devil, always a devil. There is the challenge, though, that he is going to be ineffective. They're the signifier cards. How confident is Donald Trump that he'll win? Now, there is a plan that he's put in place that will mature in time. That could be what he's worried about, running out the clock to the 2020 election. Certainly, we've had illumination in the past with that Sun card, but what we have in the future. Now, this isn't, this is how he feels. He feels as though, so he may be quite confident, apparently so. That's what we see behind closed doors. He understands he's got to defend himself, and that this one could, with this Five of Cups, could end in a loss. It's sitting right there by the Hanged Man. Let's keep going. The speed at which this information is coming forward has taken him by surprise. The atmosphere that has generated for Donald Trump is just another inclination to abuse his power. The Three of Wands, he had hoped. Now, this is a key card in this whole whistleblower reading. There's something around commerce and expansion for Donald Trump, and trade. Trade which would have benefited him personally. Okay, so I'm getting a Russia feel and Ukraine at the centre of this. Turning the alliances around. This is to benefit. There's so much that we don't know, but this is to benefit people, unseen people that we don't know about. He had hoped that would have been the case, that he would have had benefit for himself. But unfortunately, we've got the Four of Swords. This is wounded, this is retreat, this is illness as well. He's not all that confident. The Queen of Pentacles, I guess when we look at sitting right above this Three of Wands, this was the hope that he would obviously benefit as a businessman in this presidency. He now knows that he can't. He now understands, if this whistleblower complaint has taught him anything at all, he now understands he can't benefit financially. He has tried in the past, but he is no longer successful. Now, let's have a look at what's at the base of the pack, the Seven of Pentacles. The unseen forces is that he is now reevaluating whether or not I think he wants to continue in the presidency. We've got the Star of Hope here coming forward that he won't, that he will be removed. And we've got the endings and the beginnings with this World card and we've got the government, the Hierophant. So I feel that he's not confident. At some level, he understands that this is the big one, and that he may also have to initiate whatever plan he's got that would that for this particular situation. The outcome, though, it's inescapable. He's going to be mortally wounded. As I said, sometimes you have to work hard for the truth. Sometimes it just comes forward because it is the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And this is one of those situations. You can thank your whistleblower for that, that opportunity for the truth to come to light. I'm going to ask one last question because I've been asked, for some time, why does Trump always get away with things? Let's, as a contrast to those last cards you've just seen, why does Trump always? Why does he always get away with things? And he seems to have this power over people that they will go to prison because of what they've done, and he keeps getting off. Why does Trump get away with things? Why does Trump, is it this sort of luck? Is it his astrological chart which shows that he has this luck? Why does Trump continually get away with things? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. He came into this world the son of a millionaire. It is this entitled arrogance that he struts so aptly, giving this persona of the wealthy. He keeps being able to fall on his feet financially. So the power that he has to do with his money. Whether he's bankrupt or not, he's able to perceive, he's able to get you to believe that he is rich and powerful. Okay, he's a con artist of quite substantial magnitude. The King of Swords, the investigators have let him off, which is suggesting in the past that even investigators might have been able to be swayed in some way because of this nine of Pentacles, this wealth, this projection of wealth. The Ten of Wands, this also is a completion cycle, but this person hasn't dropped anything. So it's been difficult for investigators to get to him, basically, in the past. We've got the Chariot, staying in control. It's a risky game that Donald Trump has played in the past, but he's played it and managed to keep that chariot running. He's also, with this Five of Wands, this tug-of-war, he manages to also get people to support him through division. He's very, very, very good at creating division. Now, we've seen him do that on the US stage, but also the world stage. But he does this in relationships as well. You're his best friend. Does he really care about you? No. But you're more important to him than someone else. He's a master manipulator. He manages to avoid loss with this three of Swords. However, it's sitting below the Ten of Wands, which is showing a completion cycle. And that this loss might be very real this time because justice is at the base of the pack. The Knight of Pentacles, reliability, patience, courage. This is the investigation now. It has got real action. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Justice is coming where it sits here over the Nine of Pentacles, and these are pentacles that I'm drawing, suggesting that if this was his strength, justice in relation to his monetary trail is really what's going to take him down this time. And we've got the Four of Swords being mortally wounded. Again, I go back to his tax returns. I feel that we're going to get some information coming forward on the success of getting either getting the tax returns or the whistleblower at the IRS investigation is also unfolding. But ultimately, I think we'll see his money trail, and it's just because that justice card appeared there. Will he get away with things this time? Because he has in the past, through this projection of wealth, of arrogance, entitlement, I'm above the law, that kind of attitude, suggesting he could have also paid people perhaps off, a possibility. Let's have a look. Will he get away with things this time, or is this the end for Donald Trump? Is this the end for Donald Trump? Will he get away with it once more, or is this the end for Donald Trump? Okay, so the Hermit card, introspection, investigations, shedding a light onto something, moving from the dark to the light. The Hermit has been coming forward in my readings again for some time. The Three of Wands, commerce and expansion. Okay, so his business dealings are being investigated, perhaps like never before. And we've got the Eight of Cups. There is a loss for Donald Trump, a walking away, which I've always seen. We've got the ending as a result of this investigation, the Death card. We have the World, another ending and beginning underneath his commerce and expansion. And we've got our wonderful, beautiful Queen of Cups, who takes the lid off what is being hidden underneath the Eight of Cups, walking away. Base of the pack energy, keeping secrets, theft and betrayal, and the work, the hard work that it actually has had to be undertaken to bring this to the truth. This is also money in, money out, and manipulation around that. So look, those cards are pretty strong. The investigation is going to, result in the ending for Donald Trump. Okay, and we've got loss and walking away underneath, sitting above the Queen of Cups. Sure, absolutely, he expected to do this as a result. This is the World card, and the Three of Wands, commerce and expansion. Absolutely, he expected to do that as the president, but it's been a total different ball game. Because basically the laws that operate in the US. So I'll leave that there. It appears that I don't know about that Knight of Cups, pardon me, for Barr. He's certainly got the Death card there. It could be that he will offer his resignation or he'll be impeached. Giuliani will be indicted in time, and this is the end for Donald Trump one way or another. We have still more to see around the money trail. There is so much more to come. But in the meantime, we can understand that this is, I feel, the beginning of the end of this whole process. We've got a rebalancing coming forward now, and that will be happening over the next few months. And we've got December, January, February as key months. So I hope you enjoyed those readings, viewers. Thank you for your generosity, for your wonderful comments, and for your support of the Revealing Light Tarot. I'll sign off now, and have a great weekend. Thank you.